Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. I'm going to get an additional 5 bales for another 40 cubic meters, and that should make exactly 1 million litres. At least this is what I'm hoping. Now, what I'm also hoping to do is if I can pick up these... I know that I did it like the other way round previously, so we'll see how this works out. I'd pick that one up there like that, and then start it, and I'll lower it down. Fantastic. I love the adjustments I have made on this thing. I could do with just slightly altering the pickup capacity, not capacity, the pickup width on it, so that it is able to pick up just a little tiny bit more than it does. Just slightly wider than it's got, because I think that would end up being better. I want to just get one more stack. There. Right. And I come in this way. Take those. I love this. I mean, we did this with the straw as well, and I absolutely love it. I love how fast it just eats through these bales. It's fantastic. I definitely made the right choice making these changes on this. Absolutely 100% made the right choice on this. Let's bring that one on round. And put you there. You know what? Let's have some proper light on this job, shall we? Like that. Now we've got some proper light on the job, and we can start picking up bales like this. There we go. This is beautiful. This is a thing of beauty here, and we got it. It's working in the middle of the winter as well. The snow falling on the ground. It's not actually put snow on the ground yet, assuming it will at some point. And there we have exactly 1 million litres. So let's turn you off. Let's lift you up. Let's put the spout in, and let's head off again. Now, I know that we can buy hay and straw and stuff from the shop. We can also go and buy silage if we want to, but I'm kind of thinking that I would prefer to have the game do it. Have us do it in the game rather than just going and buying it, because buying it kind of feels a little bit cheating, to be honest. So that's what we're gonna. That's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try my absolute bestest to not go buying the stuff. We're going to produce it ourselves through various means. Now, we've got all kinds of ways that we can do this. Let me unload that lot there. Right, so we are now making. We should be making, not pig food. Total mixed ration. I have silage. I have mineral feed. I'm going to activate right there. And already we have 37 litres of total mixed ration. 141. We are cooking on gas now, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got total mixed ration right there. Now this thing will hold 6.6 million litres. It's gone back to 1. I think that this is something to do with picking the bales up, because previously it had 500 as the capacity on there. But then I used it to pick up bales, and it's changed something on it. Now, I don't know what that is. It's doing something weird there. So I don't know why it's doing that, but after picking up bales, this thing changes and goes weird. So I can turn on. I've got... Hang on, let me just unhitch. No, there's definitely something to do with this one, that the spout is on there. So I'm going to just move this away from trailers and stuff. There's something... This one is weird. This is doing something strange. There's a bug of some kind in this one. I don't think it's anything to do with what I've done. Right. I got one mouse control for this bit on the front. I've got another mouse control for the spout. I wonder If I put that one there, and then I have a force empty... No, it's not forcing it empty at all. That's not working. Type in... It doesn't have a fold-unfold option. I really have no idea. Like, that's genuinely perplexing as to why that would do anything like it does. Leaving the game and then coming back in again did seem to fix it. Like, it was fixed. And it was working fine when I was picking silage up. Then I went and picked bales up, and it changed it to the number that you see down the bottom. It's got 0 out of 0% on the top bit, and then a 1 underneath. And I can guarantee you right now that if we were to go and pick up more silage, or attempt to pick up more silage, it would break. It just wouldn't work. It's broken. Quite why this is a total mystery to me. I really have no idea. So all we know at the moment is that it doesn't work. Leaving the game, I suspect, and reloading will make that work again. So at least I know that there is a way to fix it, even if I've got no clue. It's something to do with picking up bales, though, because that's when it went wrong. So it's a picking up bales trigger that is doing it. But we're not going to worry about that. What I am going to do is I'm going to go into... We do Shift P like that, and that gets us the shop. And then we can... click on that one and we can sell it. Yes, because we don't want that small bunker here anymore, and we've already done everything that we want to do with that one. So that one is now done. We're waiting on barley for that one. Which means, well, we don't really need to worry about that one anyway. That's not a concern in the slightest. The chickens in here should have eggs starting. We got 32,200 pieces of egg in there, and that, by the time that fills all the way up, I'm not sure how many that's going to be, but there's going to be a lot of eggs there. And so we'll want to be loading those up so that we can cart them off to sell them, but that's something that we're going to do a little bit down the line. In here, we now have some cows. We've got 37,000 litres of straw. We don't have any food. As soon as we put food in here, we'll start getting some stuff. We got slurry coming out. We're going to want some manure, and manure is in here. I go to that one. I go to the construction. You go to silos, and then we scroll up through. So the basic one is that one. That's the basic game one. It's 4 million litres of manure that we can put in here, and you just drop that. We can put that one down somewhere close to the cattle, and it will actually just count as being for the cattle. I think that I'd like to put it out on this side, so we're going to have to clear a couple of these trees and shrubs and stuff out of the way so that we can do it. And I don't necessarily want that one. That's a bunker silo right there. There are quite a few different options that we can use. There's one there, manure pit, which is smaller, so it's more compact. It's easier to deal with. We could use that one, and that one could actually go over here without causing too much trouble. So what we would do... Oops. I don't want to do that. It's difficult to rotate it, but you can rotate it. I'd actually want it to be that way round. Obviously, I don't want it there. We'll get rid of that in a sec. I'm kind of thinking that I'd want to put it here somewhere, and then we can go up next to it, and we can load up. Because that's got the 4 million litre capacity, which is probably fine for what we want here. All right, yeah, well, we'll just use this one. We'll just put this one down here. I've got that track that goes round. And the reason that I want to put this one here is because where the loading point is on it. Let me come out of here. That fuel tank, I can actually sell that one off. That one's got 10,000 litres in it, though, at the moment, so I don't necessarily want to do anything with that. This here is decorative items that are built into the map, so I'd have to get rid of those if I want to do anything. You right here. Let's get rid of that tree. There. Which means that then I can put the manure thing here, and it's kind of out the way. Not going to cause any problems. But what I'm also thinking is this is the milk right here, and I'm going to want to be able to get to that, so I'm going to want to be able to drive up through here, so I think the manure thing is going to need to go there, and then we can just slightly change this around, because I want to be able to do this with bigger tankers and stuff, not with what we've got at the moment. So I want to go to silos in here, and it is that there are some other ones. There's the Gelderland one, which is 4 million litres as well, but this is a lot bigger. Like, I can stick this one in somewhere. I don't even... Is it built into the map anywhere? No, it's not. I don't see it. Right, that doesn't look like it's built in, but it's here, potentially. We could use it somewhere. That's the one that's actually meant for this map. Well, they've made it for this map, but I don't want one that big. This one from the Bavarian Farm Pack. Right, it's nice, it's compact, it's small, it's everything that we could hope for in a manure mod, and it does, it rotates around at like quite sharp angles, because that's just the way these things work. It's got to be able to put the manure in there as well, so that it kind of just does it at a set kind of limited number of angles. Right, I'm going to want... We'll put a bit of this in. A little bit of that around the edges there, like that. And yeah, there would be mud around the edges of this. This is actually quite accurate, I think. We'll do that. This bit over here, I'm actually going to muddy this out a little bit more, because this is where the loading point is, and it's an like you can just drive the manure spreader up there. We don't have to manually load anything, which is perfect. I don't want to be manually loading anything on this. Thank you. No intention of doing that. The other thing that I do want to do, though, is I want to take the asphalt right here, the tarmac, and I want to be able to have a track that comes up through here so that I can just drive straight in with a tanker and get the milk. So this is going to go straight back there like that. And then we can... Nope, 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 nope. I want to shrink that down a bit and place that there, like that. This one, she's just gonna cut the end off like that. There's some little bits up there I can just see as a like slight faint colouring. I'm just gonna bring that back like this. There. That is a lot better, and I'm also going to just kind of like cut the corner off of here and also here, and just kind of like, I want it slightly round. It's about as rounded as you're going to get, something like that. And that way we can just drive straight through here now without any problems. So the other bit that I do want to do is I just quickly want to paint that back over to tarmac color. Like that. And then this just wants to be... I need room here to sort of swing in round and be able to turn, okay? And then we want to be able to come up through here, so we do just want to kind of like color the end on there a little bit. Take a bit more up here. Actually, around where the chickens are, like if I put this as tarmac coming up here like this, a little bit, and then we'll go back and we'll do it with this. So we've got quite a few chickens here. You can see by the eggs that we're getting. There would be a bit of mud here, and this is also where we're driving tractors fairly regularly, so we're going to just make it reflect that a bit. We'll put in a little bit of muddied up ground there. That's excellent. And we'll leave the rest of it for a minute. I'll do some more of that later. I'm not going to worry about it now. So now I can have manure going in there, and our cows have got a place for that to go. So we've got food, milk, straw, slurry. And then if I go over here, I don't think they produce any of this unless they've actually got food. But that's connected to the cow barn over there. We've got a 4 million litre capacity, which is excellent. Slurry in this one has a capacity of only 100,000 litres, which is rather poor, admittedly. So what's this out here? What have we got here? Open options, cow barn, N. Oh, I see. That's just so that I can buy it and I can change around. This one in here, silo is empty, used capacity. Total capacity is only 54,300. If I go in here, I got R for refill silo. So we can have seed in this one, mineral... Oh, I can buy Oh, really? Seed or mineral feed can go in here. I get 50,000 litres can go into there. So that's actually going to be quite handy, I suppose, for filling up the thingy over there as and when we want to, but we don't need to worry about that right now. What I do want to do is I'm going to go and take the trailer on that tractor, because we should now have a bit of total mixed ration. We've got 18,000 litres in there, and we're going to want to... Yeah, that's doing all right with the silage. We're going to want to get some of that in for the cows. So we'll take this trailer. We're going to try and get a decent trailer load. So let's speed time up a little bit, and we'll go to 360 times speed. Whiz you around like this. So I'm just going to run that forward now until like 5 o'clock. It's going to get quite dark in a minute. I'll bring it around this side and we'll turn on some lights. And no more space for new pallets at the chickens. There, right. Close that one off. Let's close the time down. So it says no more space for pallets at the chickens. If we look at the chickens, it says that we got 35,000 litres of eggs there. But the eggs' total capacity there is not... See, I thought that they would, like, store the eggs in the chickens, but apparently I've got that bit wrong, and now we've finally got some snow. Right. There's only mixed ration in here. But we have got... 80,000 litres. That's pretty good. We'll run this round. We'll tip this in for the cows. And as soon as we've tipped this in for the cows, we will skip the night. I'm curious what's going to happen with the eggs from the chickens by the morning. This one is slipping all over the place, by the way. This is proper slipping and sliding everywhere. Now, do I feed in? Yes, I do feed in there. Have a look there. We've got start overloading. Total mixed ration. Now that's going to go up into the roof, and it's probably going to break things. A little bit. So we're elegantly tipping this out. That's working beautifully. Exactly as intended. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a thing of beauty right there. So our cows... Now, wait, what? Oh, it's because it shoved it off out of the way. So we can put some more in here. Let's do that again. Let's do that again, shall we? Right. That's going to tip out. It's because it kind of levered it over sideways, so wasn't able to finish doing the unloading. And it's done it again. No more capacity. Oh, that was full. So we can only put 60,000 litres in here. We've got 80 cows. That means that we are going to get slurry. We're going to get milk. We're going to get everything in here. But okay, I'm a little bit stuck now. Can't get out there. So let's go over this way. I vote we go to sleep. It is January. We have no room for pallets. None at all. If we have a look in here, the cows, we got 42,500. So they've used up some. We've got 5,000 litres of milk. We've got 30,000 litres of straw in here and 12,500 litres of slurry. I'm also going to take a wee little trip over this side and see how much manure we now have. This one has given us 10,000 litres of manure overnight. Now, this is with just 80 cows. If we want to produce a reasonable quantity of powder in here, then we are going to need to up our game a bit. We're going to want more cows than we currently have. We've also got 1 or 2 pallets down through here, which we need to now load up because I have left the chickens go for a bit. So I've got here, those are 11 months, those are 1 month, those are 10 months, those are 8 months, those are 0 months. So I've now got another 4,000 chickens have just turned up. Still says 35,000 litres of eggs on there. It'll be interesting to see how many we have exactly. So I'm going to take you. I'm going to go to this one. Left, shift, Z, big bag, Euro pallet overloaded, cotton, bales, small bales, bigger bales, Euro pallets with double length. That's a new loading type. I think that's something to do with the DLC. Barrel pallets, 4-fold Euro pallets, prefab walls, large wood, doghouse, metal, and standard Euro. So some of those, if not all of those, are for the new DLC, the Platinum. And they've basically just added in all of the new bits to go with it. We can fit 50 pallets on here. Let's see. Right, I've only got lights in front for this. You know, let's just see what the eggs are going to get us, because we're going to want to sell these eggs at the moment in January. Price is dropping. We should have sold them a month ago. Right, so that's 1393. 150. So the price is going. So restaurant or container sale is going to be one or the other. I'm just going to speed time up a little bit because I want some more daylight. Like this is dark and dingy, and I don't like it. And then we will start loading eggs. So I'm curious. No more space for eggs. How much have we got in the way of food for our chickens now? 264,000. 62,000. Right. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go till 11 o'clock. I'll run it until 11, and then we've got something that we want to do with the eggs. Now, there are other things that we can do with eggs. That's 1125 at the restaurant. The restaurant is the place that I want to go then. But there's other things that we can do with eggs. Like there's some production things that we can do with eggs, isn't there? This Platinum expansion has got all kinds of things in it. The dog houses, paper, iron furnace, flooring factory, furniture factory. Like there's all kinds of things that it's added in. It's all wood stuff. It's all related to wood from the forestry map that they've got. At the moment, eggs, it only seems to be that there's all in one production in here. Eggs just seems to be for cakes, I think. There doesn't seem to be anything else for it. And I mean, there will be some other mods that'll produce some stuff. So you got the cakes right there. There's another bakery. There is somewhere a donut factory. I think that one might take eggs as well. Oh, there's a cookie factory. That one takes eggs. Alright, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment because I'm not actually going to bother with it. I just basically I want to load everything up here, so let's start doing that. And I'll do this. So now I'm curious. I'm going to load all of this line up. Right, that's giving us everything there. I've got 33,600. That's because I've got just like a couple missing. But what I'm curious about is the additional eggs that are now kind of like stuck in limbo on the chickens, because I'm never really sure how many will come from that. So now what we'll do is we will speed up. I've got the loading still going. We're going to speed up time until we get to 12 o'clock. And we're going to see if... There we go. Right, that's all the eggs that were missing. They basically were held in limbo by the chickens. Which I think is really, really awesome, actually. That's a lot of eggs that we were just kind of like holding in nothing. Let's reverse up here. And there's... I think that's the other... I think that's all of them. 50 out of 50. Right, I got 50 pallets of eggs right here. All loaded up. Fantastic. I need to go to the restaurant, which is 1,110. Now, where is the restaurant? The restaurant is right there in town, so it's not actually very far away. We will take a little bit of a mosey on down there, and we'll see what we get. So we got 3.5 million euros at the moment, and we've been buying in the food for the chickens. We haven't been doing anything else with it. We've just been buying that one straight in. So I need to come on up here. I gotta be honest. These folk look cold. How are you lot not cold? It's the middle of winter. There is snow on the ground. We've got like 8 to 10 inches of snow. So we're looking at 20 to 25 centimeters of snow on the ground. And they're running around dressed like this. Are you insane? Right. I'm just going to ignore those loony bins. I was just like getting a screenshot because I thought that might be amusing. And we are going to attempt to find... There's a snowman there outside that house. We're going to attempt to find a restaurant where we can sell stuffs. There is a garage. We don't want the garage. There is a speed camera around here somewhere. There's the speed camera. 317 euros. That doesn't seem very much, not on the grand scheme of things. We've had much grander amounts than that. To bring the eggs in, we need to come on round here like this. This is the restaurant, and I don't know how many litres of eggs we're going to be able to sell here. I'm going to attempt to sell all the eggs. There, like that. Keep them going. But this is a purchasable property, which means that... yeah, okay, they're all going now. It means that it's got an actual limit, a capacity limit on it, which also means that we may not end up getting as much money as we want. But that got us 76,800, so 77,000 euros from selling our lorry load of eggs in there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. There will be more eggs that we can sell, but obviously we want to be processing this into other stuff. So we've got our mill. Well, we'll want to like build a bakery so that we can start making cakes, and then we're going to also want to make cookies and stuff. To do that, we're going to need flour, so we're going to need a bakery as well, a mill, and then we can make the flour, and there'll be milk to come from that, and a few other bits and pieces as well. So we've got quite a long list of different items that we're going to want to make, but that also means that we're going to want to do a whole load of planting of stuff. Now, this field here is not going to be a field, and neither is the one out here. Let's do some drifting. Okay, we've lost one layer of snow. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.